On April 15, 2026, Burkina Faso announced the immediate dissolution of 118 NGOs and associations, without citing specific grounds or providing supporting documentation. The move followed the total abolition of all registered political parties just 5 days earlier, marking a rapid escalation in the dismantling of the country's civil and political infrastructure. For humanitarian groups and international investors, the removal of these independent institutional actors indicates that Burkina Faso has crossed a critical governance and compliance threshold. This diagram tracks a 6-month campaign of institutional elimination. In November 2025, a decree forced NGOs into state-controlled banks. By January, the military dissolved 100 political parties. Finally, the April dissolution targeted 118 civil society organizations, placing all independent activity under direct state control. This split-screen chart details exposure for foreign entities. Financially, the state treasury mandate creates a direct risk of arbitrary fund freezing and surveillance. Legally, these mass dissolutions violate international obligations under the African Charter and ICCPR, which protect freedom of association. Formal directives from the UN Human Rights Chief to respect freedom of association have been disregarded by the military authorities. There is no domestic protection against these actions. A December 2023 constitutional change placed the entire court system directly under government control. Because the judiciary lacks independence, registered legal status provides zero operational protection and no viable domestic legal remedy. The use of legislative dissolution and extrajudicial enforcement is a pattern now appearing across West Africa. Within the alliance of Sahel states, military governments in Mali and Niger are replicating these identical repressive tactics to silence civil society. This map shows how the risk is consolidating. Multinational entities must now treat the entire NGOs bloc as a single, unified, high-risk compliance zone. Immediate operational directives include auditing all local partners to see if they were caught in the April dissolution, and assessing direct financial exposure to state-controlled banking. Regional risk monitoring must now transition from isolated country assessments to a unified monitoring framework covering the entire Sahel bloc.